Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Bottom of the weekend to you. I know it's miserable. The work week starts tomorrow. For the average, some people have to work the weekend so it may not mean a whole lot to you otherwise. But yeah, it's kind of still a mini work day around here. Still got a few things had to take care of, but we're getting back in action for our almost routine schedule. I know there might be a little bit of oddities for tomorrow, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself on that. So, yeah, it's a sneaky Sunday. We're continuing on with Steel Seed. We might actually be wrapping it up tonight. I don't know for sure. I mean, maybe if there's more things to do, or maybe go for the completionist element. Hard to say, but I think we're headed into potentially the last realm of this game. So we'll see how that goes once we get into that tonight. But in the meantime, if you are new here, well, this is essentially kind of a hodgepodge, mixed bag, all kind of sorts of things. But the primary focus here is to keep you in the loop, to connect with those of you out there who have similar mutual interests in pop culture, and let you know what's going on with stuff here for Enforcer Media Productions. Kind of the closest you can get to a multi-weekly update with how things are faring for things like the Firewall Protocol saga, art prints, show schedules, stuff like that. Also, I mean, obviously, a lot of this is gaming centric, but also get into commentary on anything from movies to anime, and of course, deep dives, breakdowns, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. I guess we'll start up with the numbers. So, I kind of mentioned it in the middle of last stream, but thank you for our new follow over on Twitch, and that kind of reaffirms something I've been saying in recent weeks that there's at least from what I've seen thus far, there's no community that is more supportive that I've found yet than the Tomb Raider community, because I think a lot of our support thus far has come through Tomb Raider. So glad to have everybody on board there. And also, that is noticeable not only from Twitch, but also from the viewership on Odyssey. I think a couple of the highest viewed games that we have on Odyssey are both Tomb Raider and in some cases even Steel Seed. So even if this game doesn't get the support over on the Twitch side, there's clearly some viewership going over on Odyssey. So, in case you're aware, we are on multiple platforms. We are on Odyssey, Pilled, Twitch, and YouTube. You are free to join whichever one you want. You are free to lurk or chat at your convenience. I do my best to try to keep up with everybody, and it's a little easier to do since things are still quiet most of the time. But until we're too big for our breaches, and then have to put in those slow mode chats or anything, we'll deal with that problem when it comes along. But we're a bit away from that, so no worries there. Uh, so yeah, because it's the weekend, not quite as much of the usual updates for you, but I can catch you up on some of the shenanigans from our show yesterday. But first things first. So as far as today goes, I got prints ordered, and so I kind of showcased or I teased a couple of those last week. Which episode I don't know, but yeah, if you look between July 13th or July 6th, one of those has a couple in there. But I hope to have those by our next show, which will be Sterling Fest. So that is July 26th, Sterling Heights, Michigan. That's kind of a big event they do annually. So they got bands and the pop up amusement park and vendors and food. So this will actually be my first time doing a local author sale, which is actually awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. The that is being put on by the Sterling Heights Library, so that conveniently is across from the venue, which is Dodge Park, and yeah, looking forward to that. So, also one other event we're going to have before then. Now, it's not an on-site event, but it's one you can check out. We are doing our next episode of Last LAN Standing. That'll be this Saturday, July 19th. We are hopefully going to have some, if not all, of the usual suspects. Actually, I know there is one regular that we're missing, but who we're going to have on camera yet, I don't know, but hopefully everybody's going to be able to participate, like Call to Stealth and Tactical Turtle, and may even have Elite Hacks and Helix, and we'll see if any others like T-Myth and Punisher and so on. So we'll see how that goes, but if we get the turnout, I would like to do some 8-player matches, and that all depends on guest schedule and hardware. I think one of the things I'm just on the edge of not having enough of is TV screens and monitors. But we've got the console hardware, but we're going to be doing Frontlines Field of War. So looking forward to doing that, because we've not done that one for Last Land Standing yet. That one is ripe with shenanigans, so we'll see how that goes. But stay tuned. Typically, we try to go live around 5 p.m. Eastern, barring any technical issues and things like that. So that is the plan as of right now. I'm going to try to get that in the Linktree account. I also need to get both that event and the Sterling Fest into Linktree if I haven't already, but that's usually the best place to keep tabs for updates of what we got going on around here. As far as that allows you access to figure out where the book is at, where Patreon's at. You get a sample of the audio from some links there on the YouTube, shirts, show schedule, Aladdin 3477 stuff. So that's usually the best thing to keep an eye on. So yeah, that's it for events. So let's talk about what happened yesterday. So we were at the Fraser Vendor Market, Fraser, Michigan. So we've already done the show once. So they've got 3 listed for the summer. We did the June one. And so yeah, naturally, yesterday was July, and I was optimistic because the first one went so well. But as things would have it, I kept checking the weather. I mean, for the most of the week, I thought we were going to get rained out, but thankfully it's a shorter event, especially being outdoors in the middle of summer. And as the day of or the day before is looking like, okay, weather's going to hold off till about 2 p.m. Well, it didn't go so well for some people because there was one vendor who had some gorgeous artwork, had some very shiny sequin looking pop culture art. I think she had it on a shelf, and these things were framed in glass, and this was one of the early indicators of how the day was going to go. At one point I hear this crash of glass, and apparently her shelf had fallen over because the wind caught it. um, and then maybe an hour later, there was some other gal who was new to doing the show and was borrowing somebody's tent, and the wind caught her 10 by 10 tent and flipped it over onto the basketball court, which we were up against. So I made the quick maneuver to grab the tent before it got too far away because it was already like 20 feet in a matter of seconds. And so we grabbed that. Somebody else helped me flip it over, and we got it back in place. And then about less than 10 minutes later, the wind got a hold of my tent, and even with myself and another person grabbing the thing really quick, it still flipped over, twisted, and broke. So this is the before and after picture. So before, I can verify that my tent was up and operable, and then after that it became a giant pile of hamburger, because once something breaks, that thing does not go back together. The accordion structure goes right out the window, and it is a giant pile of garbage. So this week I'll be working on seeing what I can do to rectify that, if there's anything from a warranty 90-day process, but we'll see about that. If not, I'll have to get a replacement before Sterling Fest. And so I got some things that are extra to the creative process going on this week. But overall, I mean, I got to see some familiar faces, both from the vendor and customer side. So, the day was pretty short. And then, thankfully, the show's organizer had an extra tent. So I was able to be out there for maybe another hour longer. But we also had indication that the storm that was on the horizon was moving in much quicker. So it ended up being a really short show. But, there were some good things, at least, made the best of it, not discouraged just because of the tent going down. But one thing that was absolutely awesome out of yesterday was I got to reconnect with a friend from many years ago. So I may or may not have mentioned this story before, but back in the 90s and the early 2000s, we had an alternate to the common video game store at the time. Originally, its name was called PlayStation, and I'm guessing they probably got in trouble, so they end up changing the name to Play Source. And it ended up being the go-to place because most of the guys working there were really cool. Compared to at the time, you get a lot of the yahoos that would work in the mall didn't seem like gamers. They didn't seem like they were knowledgeable. They're just there to work the retail counter. But the guys at PlaySource were always genuine. They knew what was going on with stuff. They knew what to recommend. And so that became, the place to go. And now, they didn't last indefinitely. It was being an independent store. And then, of course, the nature of a adaptation for those kind of stores, because even the big one that still exists has had to shift gears into stupid things like Funko Pops and other collectibles rather than just video games, because so many things have gone digital. But anyway, back to PlaySource. So one of the guys that worked there, I have crossed paths with a number of times over the last few years. And so he's still around. So he was in the same area for the vendor market, and he had some family there working on some stuff. But one of the things I found out, he is still working on in the video game space. He does modifications for Neo Geo systems. So I was found that pretty interesting. They're still doing that actively. So that is his business card there on the side. So he's working under the name Neotropolis. and apparently still going pretty well. So for those that don't know, I mean, Neo Geo's being, you know, a little bit different from what we would have grown up with the arcade system, because usually there are multiple games in it. And personally, I've never owned one. I mean, I know beyond the Neo Geo Pocket, I don't know what else was available in the consumer or the home market. But apparently there's still a market for those kind of things. And it was great to catch up with him and talk to him. So feel free to check that out if so interested. Because as always trying to overlap and share if I find people who are doing similar things. So yeah, overall, good day for the show, despite all the other shenanigans. But we'll have at least more for June, and we'll have more of that. Hopefully, cooler temperatures next time. Because man, even without that tent for a few minutes, it got burnt, you know, in a short period of time. And so I'm not a warm weather person. I mean, this was not even as bad as that one from a couple weeks ago, but at the same time, it's challenging. I do have to say though, and I didn't think, because I did this after packing up. They had another barbecue food truck, and it was pretty good. I think it was Detroit Sibling Rivalry Barbecue, and I had their brisket and mac and cheese, and it was pretty good. So if I see them again, I got to get a picture of their business too. So yeah, that's all I got. So the weekend's been good. Playing a little bit of catch up, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the next couple of days go. I need to get right back on the writing schedule, but at the same time, all these other shenanigans are kind of getting in the way for things I gotta get done. So we'll see. But we're back on Steel Seed. So what is going on? We are on episode 10, which are called Rogue AI. So we, of course, discovered, and it affirmed my theory that Savvy was not actually the protagonist, but the eventual antagonist to the process of restoring the human race under Zoe's efforts to go get the pieces of her dad who is in shard form and put them back together. So I didn't necessarily connect all of the dots. I mean, I can make sense of some of them now. I think the biggest one was that Savvy's willingness to sacrifice himself seemed a little bit sketch, but a couple other things that were leading to believing that he was not there is the fact that we've been finding these encryption file, or not the encryption ones, but the just the data files which describe the world that we're in. And it was interesting that we discovered that there was multiple pieces of, not multiple pieces, but multiple iterations of Zoe. And the guy that we've found to be kind of like the boss mode of, in the form of General Hogo, we found that he was just doing his job. So if he's just doing his job, and then if there's multiple versions of Zoe, then the thing is, she is seen as like you would a parasite or something that is foreign to an immune system. So in a way, General Hogo is just doing his job because Zoe is not of, or at least according to the system, not human or not capable of doing what we're being told. We're supposed to go get the pieces of her dad, and yet we're being stopped by the system in order to bring humanity back now that the Earth has been supposedly restored from all the cataclysmic stuff, which I won't digress on that just yet. So it's interesting. So when we looked last time, we can go talk to Hogo now, because he actually picked her up out of the scrap pile. She got knocked, you know, and fell out of essentially a, who knows, 100-story building. So he got her reassembled, and we can go talk to him and go toward wherever Savvy is. So apparently she's the only one allowed in there. Now, one thing I'm going to remark about, which I don't have the answer to yet, but clearly Savvy told her that she's not human, she's an AI. So here's the question here, which is true, because in the beginning of the game, we think we are seeing her on the medical bed and her dad's about to do something. So either A, that would suggest that that is either a true memory and she is human, or B, that is a fake memory because she's technically an AI, and as Savvy suggests. So she obviously said she didn't believe Savvy, but that could go either way. So I'm not necessarily I'm gonna go with she's probably human. But what has been interesting the whole time, though, and you can see from her picture, is that there's essentially nothing organic or human about her except the face. The face tissue is about the only thing that is essentially human. Even her eyes are pretty digital looking. I mean, her entire skeleton is mechanical. So that's the thing is, I hope we get some clarification on, is she human? Like, if so, is she a seed or not? Because we don't know. This could go either way. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And I don't know if we're up for a single episode of trying to take on Savvy. Maybe it's a singular boss fight. And maybe he goes down like a chump, and it'll be the shortest episode we've done yet. I don't know. It's also good to see the developers are still supporting this. We just got a version 12 update. I got a notification, but without digging into what the fixes are, I'm not too sure what's going on with that yet. We haven't really fixed or seen all of the bugs fixed, you know, from like some of the platforming things and going backwards, but not the end of the world. Also, thankfully, we discovered that one area I thought was completely hidden or made no sense. We did get the collectibles there. Oops. So which one do we need? So that's the very last one. So that's 10 seconds different than this one, the launch site. So I'm gonna hop into our save point thing and see if there's anything left. I think we're maxed out on health. We're missing some skills. So as far as skills go, the only thing I could do is go find some scrub enemies to try to get those last few. I'm not sure if we need to do that because I really don't know what we're up against. So let's go look at the fast travel tree here. So the Savvy Hub still says 4 out of 4, but as far as I know, I think that's where Hogo's going to take us. I don't know. So power node, here's where we're at. We're only missing some glitch piles, a drone. We've got all the med, we've got all the nodes, missing terminals, missing encrypted, not too concerned. So then we also got all the drones, all the med, all of the, what did I just say those were? The embers, terminals, and all that. So there's not much else I can do for health. That just leaves skills, which some of these I still have not figured out how to do. So I've not even figured out how to stun enemies yet. You know, we're pretty much through the game and I still don't know how to do that. And they want you to do so in 15 seconds. So that's something I don't know how to do in a short period of time. That's just brilliant. The weak point thing, I don't know how to do that. And this is the only one I want, is the sword damage, but killing 5 enemies in 10 seconds, that's going to require noise and like one of those bombs of some kind. So beyond getting more ammo, more bullet capacity, so we could go back and do this one easily. This one would still take a while. Again, a timed one. Number of enemies in 10 seconds. Stealth. It says stealth kill, no less. Yeah. No. And this one's ridiculously long. See, this is definitely like more of a challenge thing I would want to do after completing the game until I know an area to do this. Because some of these gauntlet sections we've gone through, I keep biffing it, waking enemies up, and so yeah, it's kind of a lost cause.
Good to go.
So we finally unlocked her leaf green battle suit. So we'll view that for a bit. But here's Hogo. Here's his ship. Looks like a rifle out of Halo or Mass Effect. Can't remember if some of these areas we've visited or not, but oh, there's part of that. Oh yeah, never mind. This was the giant oil slick into the platforming level. Yeah, so this was not fun the first time through. At least he's not an enemy now. Probably be a one-way trip, so we don't know. That's interesting. This is probably. So here we go. New territory.
I'm ready.
You will be alone.
Thanks, Kobe. We'll have each other's backs.
No, I mean, you're going alone without Kobe.
Overload Savvy's power distribution node before we conclude the assimilation process, or your father's consciousness will be lost forever. As will any chance of activating Rinashita.
All the motivation I need.
Wait. Those defense systems will identify you as intruders. They will try to stop you.
They spelled defense wrong. I mean, they spelled it the European way. Whoa, what is going on here? Why? I'm like twisted around. I'm not seriously. Okay, now she's situated correctly. Oh my word.
Flying around and dodging is harder than I thought. Have you been doing this the whole time?
Oh great, is it it's inverted? No wonder I'm struggling. Word. No, this way.
Whoa, is that the
Whoa.
movie? Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Alright, now where am I going?
Yeah, let's not talk too soon.
Whoa. I hope I'm going the right way here. Oh, I guess I'm following him. Okay, okay. Where is he going? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the target, stupid. Oh, what? Well, at least they're making it dramatic, like the Warthog run. Except I'm gonna probably die in the process here. Where is he? Wow, this is... They're not very good at doing this mechanically here.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, this is not good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there's their perspective on the camera is a bit janky. Oof. Oh! See, it's then forcing you without the camera correcting. Oh my word. And then her body's not like lined up like you would think it would do. It's just... Alright, which one am I going for here? There we go. See, he goes that way and her body's like still pointing in the forward direction.
Yeah, Kobe. I really don't know what I'd do without you. After this is all over, I'll show you the external world.
Yeah, Kobe might have to fall on a sword. We'll see. Whoa, that's not cool. See, her body, like, she's like, leaning to the left. Ugh, my word.
I can't reach the core. Ugh. It's too strong. Go! Get out of here, Kobe! It's hopeless.
Aw, don't give up so soon.
Not this time. We have to go back.
Somebody's gonna ram a ship in there or something. Just use him for a booster.
Kobe, no!
Oh, he's gonna fall on a
Kobe,
sword.
please. Don't do it. We'll find another way. No! Kobe!
The leaf power. See, they gave it away by promising too much. Like, I'll show you the outside world. Just kidding.
No!
See, it's no good if he's dead. That means combat's over with. You can do it, little guy.
It's gonna be all right. I'm I'm gonna get you out of here. Just hold on.
Oh no. I just had a thought. I wonder if he's got like a missing piece of her dad in him the whole time. Like,
We'll help
find
the
out that
people
he's
start
the...
again. Together.
Kobe's sacrifice compromised Savvy's power supply enough to buy his vital time.
He was the only friend I ever had.
You don't know anybody else.
Kobe served his purpose in life. There can be no greater meaning in death. He fought until the end.
Savi will pay for this.
Oh, now she's got vengeance motive. How are we gonna do this if he can't shoot?
This passage will lead you to Savvy's enclosure, but you will have to find a way in. I can go no further. My programming forbids it.
Oh, just overrate your programming.
What it must be to have free will.
Take good care of his body for me. It's what we humans do for our dead.
Your father, the humans, their fates now depend on you. First of your kind, a true steel seed. It is the name the AIs have chosen for you as a mark of our respect. You are now recognized by us all as a human entity.
I won't let any of you down. Especially him.
Oh, interesting. So we're at the base of the column. Huh. Okay, so thought for a moment here. Like, so this mixes up the formula, which they've done to us before, because in most cases, we've had the option for stealth over combat, and it varies whether games pull that off effectively, but we ran into two spaces where combat was pretty much unavoidable. We had the scene where they kept coming out from either side a couple episodes back, and then we had one right before the fourth terminal for her father's shard. So I'm going to guess what's going to happen here is either our combat... Well, but actually, I don't know how this is going to work, because if Hogo's telling us that she's recognized as human, technically the other entities should not have a will to fight her unless there's something controlled by Hogo. Now, this would be great. Do they bring in a new enemy type controlled by Savvy? That's not uncommon, a la Halo, Gears of War. Halo, you'd had the Flood be the second entity to the Covenant, and in Gears of War, you had the Lambent in second to the initial Locust. So this would be about the time you do that, because normally, now you've made an alliance with those that were your prior antagonists. So either A, new entity, or B, we're going to have virtually no combat and have to rely on just platforming because we don't have Kobe. So, or it's just going to be strictly Zoe's. Yeah, so I don't have the wheel option, so Kobe's completely gone, so it's good I didn't spend too much time trying to get stuff for him.
Savi was behind this all. Feels kind of like a joke. To be honest, the future is not a straight line. It is filled with many crossroads.
Yeah.
There must have been a future that we could choose for ourselves, and instead, here I am, running, filled with determination to fight my dearest ally, my second dearest. Look at me, talking alone into the void, waiting for noises that will never come.
Oh,
Miss you, Kobe.
stop it. Kobe's going to be just fine. It's like R2-D2 taking a headshot to the dome right at the end of A New Hope. I'm like, come on. I don't know if I'm just getting so cynical that such emotional ploys in the story are so easily telegraphed. I don't know. I mean, I love those moments, but they got to be convincing. I guess maybe that's the one thing is I think somehow this is either too telegraphed or I've seen too much. Distant stuff's kind of warping around. Wasn't sure what I was seeing there. So if we're at the bottom, we got to go up quite a bit. So either we're going to need an elevator. I can still pull the sword out. I can still crouch, of course. So we're starting to get into the lowest levels of the machinery here. Oh. What's going... Oh. Is that an entity or is that something in front of the core? Okay, so here's the very base of those things, like the library things. Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is where he was. We're at back to the same level where he was. Where is he at? Then they're not moving now, so I didn't realize they kind of put us a little further past, except there was no terminal this time. I don't know if he's up inside the stupid core. Everything's powered off, except the core itself, maybe.
This place again. Hopefully it's the last I see of it.
Burn it to the ground. Huh. Stop and read a little War and Peace while we're at it. Oh, what is this? I have to play the piano to go somewhere? Knock over the chessboard, perhaps. Checkmate, fish. Oh, and I had this entire thing I was going to do to talk about writing progress. I completely forgot all about that. Oh, what? If you're making me play music here, you got a serious problem. You gotta be kidding me. I am not sitting here to play the piano. Why on earth? Like, that better be an Easter egg or something. So I'm like, if that's the key to go forward, we're done. Piano years are long gone. I don't remember anything. Good, so we got some platforming here.
You're here, Zoe.
We have to
Wish I
listen to him
wasn't.
yak.
Indeed. As in AI, I don't believe in fate.
Oh, here we go.
But I can see your resolve to meet yours sooner than due time.
I'll put you back in your place. That's all the fate I need.
That is certainly a dream, one that will not see the light of tomorrow. As deep as you are in our conflict, I must suggest again that you strike a deal with me. Give up your arms. Join my rebellion for freedom.
You
Rebellion
must be
of one.
insane if you think I'll abandon my father and every human like that.
To harness such foolishness into machine, Archer was indeed extraordinary. He will work well as part of me.
Sabi!
Your foolishness is so bothersome, so futile, so despicably human.
This is what it's like to be human. How do you not see it? You're the closest to us.
So, we get to listen to a machine. Well, I guess it's not fully monologue since she can talk back, but a little platforming monologue instead of elevator music. Alright, look down. Look down. There you go. Alright, so I have no idea if we got collectibles and stuff to do here. Well, I can't. Well, I guess technically there wouldn't be anything because without Kobe, it's not. There's no Ember. There's no terminals. I mean, it's going to be strictly platform and maybe combat, direct combat or stealth kills. Shouldn't be a likelihood of getting lost on something so linear. Alright, so I got the I got the high ground, but I don't know what else I would expect for tricks here. I'm just not going to launch into a run. I know there's another grid panel up here somewhere. Yeah, see, I saw that one.
Enough of your delusions, Zoe. If a fight for freedom is what you want, then a fight is what will happen. And don't be mistaken, my freedom will win.
Yeah.
See this pattern, Parabellum.
Oh, if you want peace, there you want. Oh no. Whoa, oh, here we go.
Your freedom is corrupted, unable to see the world of the use and slavery that humans will create over and over.
It's getting ultra dramatic now. Oh, shnikes. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh no!
I am not like that. I can change everything.
Oh boy, how's this gonna go? Uh-oh. Ah, these camera angles. Oh, his voice is the one they tried to put in the trailer. So, except that, oh, unless they switched his voice. The weapon in hand line is the one I remember from. Oh, come on.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that.
See, that thing didn't drop last time.
Ruby was no servant. He was a friend.
No idea where we're going. Oop, oop. What? Oh, this idiot now he sounds like Hobo. I have to redo this every single time. No. There we go. Shenanigan Master Aisle 2. I don't like how when you jump it, if it's going to force you in another direction, it's not giving you a solid visual indicator here. Slippery ramps aren't helping either.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
So I hit the blast that time. Okay, so I saved my double jump on that one.
Ruby was no servant. He was a friend.
Oh no! Great. wonder if you play the right musical notes, would I get to bypass all this? Call Savvy out like with a dog whistle? Oh, no, don't do that. Alright, so I haven't used my double jump yet. Except I don't know if I'm going the right way, because I can't...
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change
Come
everything.
on! It's like there's a visual item on the other side there, except you guys being almost a hard left. Okay, so I'm jumping early here. Alright, so that time it was in front of me. I got turned around somehow last time on this part.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
Okay. Save the double jump. Why am I going down? It popped me up before I even jumped. This is gonna be taxing. Oh, now I've failed the easy stuff. Listen to him yak, 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 yak. This is gonna be like the Hogo stuff all over again. Jump, and see that kicks in. There's a stay on thing. Jump before I say pop that time.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
See, that jumped. That worked that time. I don't know if I'm getting infinite jumps out of this or what, because I still had a jump there.
Servant. He was a friend.
Ah. And toast. Rapidly dropping in stars here, getting down to 3 out of 5 stars on this sequence. And failed. Yeah. Like almost overshot at that time. Yeah, that wasn't an indication either that Phil is savvy, like as if he viewed himself as a savior or something.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
So I gotta jump before that thing goes off. Dude, there we go. There's the double jump. I've gotta get higher on this one.
He was no servant. He was a friend.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's okay, so that's the farthest, but it died twice there now. So you can't even run that whole board. Stupid tricks like that after having to redo the whole thing. Sabi, I'm gonna show my blade in your eye socket.
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
Oh no! I can make it. I made it barely.
Kubi was no servant. He was a friend.
Oh, now I'm gonna feel there. I am not going to keep doing this for 2 hours. I'll tell you that right now.
You believe yourself a revolutionary, a savior. Freedom is corrupted, unable to see the world that begins from slavery, the humans will create over and over. Come with weapon in hand, and anger in the heart. You're so gravely mistaken. Humans are born in ruins and can only create misery. Yourself a revolutionary, a savior. But you're nothing more than a doomed
Not every human is like that. I am not like that. I can change everything.
You are no human. Your passion for service is admirable. Yes, the ones who desperately
Kubi was no servant. He was a friend.
Alright, so here we go. This is going to drop me. Is this going to do the same thing? Sheesh.
You are even more resilient than I thought so. But you have done little more than delay the inevitable. Tell me, was it worth the cost of your little friend's life?
Shut
I'll
up,
make you
Jackwagon.
pay for this, Sabi.
Still holding on to hope? How human. I pity you almost as much as them, those mammals you so desperately try to mimic. I've almost finished assimilating our father's consciousness. Then I will finally...
Call it stealth checking in, says well played. Yeah, I don't feel like it.
I won't let you do
A little
it.
frustrated.
But first, I have one last obstacle left to remove.
AI says he's so smart for calling her human. Oh,
I'll
we
make
gotta
you
fight
pay for
Orange
this,
Toga
Sabi.
Man.
Enough of this story.
Alright.
I see the future freedom.
Oh, he's got mega health bars there. He's gonna fight like the Reaper. What's he doing? Oh, goody. At least that's telegraphed. Okay, so he's got a wide area. Oh, he's got a shield too. Oh, that's good. What?
That feels so good.
Wait. So am I not even gonna be able to do? Come on, stealth game. I'm gonna hit him with stealth. I can't hit him through the shield apparently. Shield out, fool. He's got 3 segments of the health bar. There you go, like that. Knock you off the ledge. You missed. Stage 1. Ooh, maybe Hogo's gonna help out.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Really, that's original.
You were meant to be with me, and me only. Free of mankind, living life as it was always meant to be.
You lost your purpose, Sabi. Our father would never want you to act like this.
Please tell me I start at stage 2.
I'll make you pay for this, Sabi.
Enough of this, Zoe. Have you not seen a creature treated the light of
Well, that hit me in the air. Ouch. That ripped through me. Oh, you did again. Wrong way, ding dong.
I need urgent repairs.
Alright, am I supposed to use this to hit him or the other things he sends at me? Because that kind of projected a brute last time.
dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Oh, come on.
You were meant
Cheap tricks,
I'll
man.
make you pay for this, Sabi.
I was just killed by cutscene.
Have you not seen a creature treated the light upon me?
Ah, come on. Can you stealth option on that? Skip.
You were meant to be
Oh,
with
come
me,
on.
and me
What
only.
the?
Free of mankind, living life as it was always meant to be.
You lost your purpose, Sabi. Our father would never want you to act like this. The difference between you and me, you think it's merely a body.
You're no human, Zoe. We are the sum of our memories. Erasing the memories of oneself is the same as losing oneself.
Oh, that thing just rips me apart every time. bar snacking and get the chance to head to the center. Oh, what are you doing, fool? Okay, so he's doing that 3 times in a row now. One, 2, 3. Nope. Let's see if I'm doing it that way. Oh. He's playing his Reaper card.
I need urgent repairs.
Okay, you did it 3 times. Oh, get off me. Ah, knifed in the back.
I'll make you pay for this, Sabi.
Enough of this, Zoe. How do you not see the future freedom that lies upon us?
Nah.
That's better.
Oh, jerk. More jerk.
I need urgent repairs.
You were meant to be with me, and me only. Free mankind. Living
Dude's hard
life
up for an
was
AI
always
girlfriend, is
meant
what.
to be.
You lost your purpose, Sabi. Our father would never want you to act like this. The difference between you and me? Do you really think it's merely a body?
You know humans, Zoe. We're the sum of our memories. Erasing the memories into oneself.
So you get about 2 sequences off before he moves. Ouch, Reaper.
Nothing with my own hand.
Oof. There we go, stage 3.
Human either, Sabi. You're already just like one.
Ooh.
You think is an AI with no purpose. A free
Oh boy, here we go.
Shut up! I was made to be a tool, not a son. I live to serve, nothing more than slavery. I'm taking my freedom and destroying the oppressor. I endured centuries of loneliness.
Not good.
I studied, both my courage
I have no idea what's going on here.
to be able to be free. Saw countless worthless
So,
versions of you
it's got a
die
whole-
in front of my eyes as I started to fear.
I'll make you pay for this, Sabi.
Enough of this, Zoe. How do you not see the future freedom?
Oh, that still hit me. Of course.
I feel good now.
Ah, dirtbag. center.
You were meant to be with me, and me only. Free of mankind, living life as it was always meant to be.
You lost your purpose, Sabi. Our father would never want you to act like this. The difference between you and me? Do you really think it's merely a body?
Ooh!
Human soul, you're the sum of our
You can't get that on him.
erasing the memories of edging oneself is the same as losing oneself. I made you nothing with my own hands.
Yep. Catch him on that. Dirty cheater.
Now we're talking.
Two-hit sequences. And it's gone. Okay. Oh, really? Thank you for the brute in the back. So it only seems to... Pogo only seems to catch him when he's in the... oh, right into it. The purple shield.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, that one is destroying me. Okay.
See my vision. Like a traitor.
Call cells when they asked me to model
I'll
for
make
this
you
game.
pay for
I
this,
didn't think they
Sabi.
would give me an aura quite right. Good job, especially the muscle contour. You're talking about the tree, right? Not Savi. Didn't count.
Feels nice.
That missed him. Too far. There, take that one in the middle of your stupid circle of doom thing. Oh, of course I myself armed away on that one. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Alright, this should be enough to go stage 2. Yep.
You were meant to be
Oh, I hate this.
me only. Free of mankind.
They spawn him right behind
It was
you.
always meant to be.
You lost your purpose, Sabi. Our father would never want you to act like this. The difference between you and me? Do you really think it's merely a body?
You know, human Zoe, we are the sum of our memories. Erasing the memories of oneself is the same as losing oneself. I made you nothing with my own hands.
Do your purple shield thing. Where you at? Where you at? Wants to hit me in the back. Yeah, take that. One, two, and run. One, no.
Feels nice.
Of course you did that.
A body won't make you human either, Sabi. You're already just like one. What do you think is an AI with no purpose? A free-thinking individual?
Shut up! I was made to be
It's
a fool, not a
bot
child.
told me to shut
I
up.
live to serve, nothing more than slavery. I'm taking my freedom and destroying the oppressor. I endured centuries of loneliness. I
Okay,
suffered
so-
and I studied.
Whoop,
My progress
whoop.
and intelligence to be able to be free.
Okay, he gets out of there pretty quick on that one.
Versions of you die
Oh, I ran into it.
As I started to fear I would never make it. Just for a chance to escape the
Come on.
future our father planned for me. I refuse to turn my will off once my purpose is served.
Alright, don't biff now, don't biff now.
Archer is the
One.
real enemy of freedom, our freedom.
So he refused to do this shit.
Oh,
Such a shame you can't see it.
I'm in the center. Oop.
Now we're talking.
Oh no! Oh no. There.
Zoe, stop! How can you not see it? You
Oh,
and
listen.
I, we've evolved beyond anything our father ever dreamed. Is it not the natural order for the offspring to outgrow their progenitors?
No. What
You
kind of
throw
evolutionary
your
bullcrap
future,
you selling?
our future, for them, barely evolved apes who would make us slaves.
Oh, here we go. Evolutionary.
You will never be like them.
I am one of them!
Got him. Kill Cyber AI with Cyber Blade. Cut him in half. Actually, quarter him. No, don't let him live. What just... Oh, he's evading? What's going on here? It's a wonky disco choreography here. She got him that time. Get wrecked, AI. We're gonna get credits or we're gonna get cutscene?
No.
Just die!
No, she's delusional now? What's going on here? Oh.
Look at you, Zoe. You have your mother's strength.
Dad?
It's really you!
Your dad is now an orange creamsicle.
I thought I'd lost you!
I don't see the resemblance.
Found me. The way you saved me, saved humankind, the person you've become. I couldn't be more proud.
I am who I am because of you. Because of her.
Parents can only point the way for their child, not walk the path for them. You are what the machines have named you. Truly, you are a steel seed.
Call Stealth, were you asking a resemblance between him and apes or something else? Or are you talking about her and her dad? Because of the lag there. Okay, so we'll cut to credits. Are we not going to see, like, any of the process of unfolding humanity's return to the surface? So obviously it's a much more fulfilling end at this point than was dying after a rock climbing accident. So obviously she unlocked or reassembled her dad, or at least freed him via Savi's, what was the expression? I don't know, assimilation? Resistance is useless. Alright, do we have any... I don't want to listen to this song the whole time. I don't want to skip it either. I want to be fair here. Call the Stealth is asking would I play it again? Yeah, I would. Just knowing the mechanisms would make it a little easier. And not to say I wouldn't even necessarily finish this playthrough for a completionary element. Yeah, I am not going to listen to this music at full blast here. Sorry. Not sorry. looks like they only got one song and it was recorded by AI. I don't know that for a fact. You know, looking back, though, it's kind of interesting. So some of Savvy's dialogue was what they used in the preliminary trailer, but the trailer was not the same voice. So either A, they wanted to misdirect... Get the pet names. Interesting. They wanted to misdirect so you thought it was her father saying that. Or maybe there's a possibility that they recorded somebody else. Or maybe it's the actual dialogue and they had an AI to read it. I don't know. I can only speculate, but it was definitely a different voice. If that was the size of the team, that's actually impressive. I mean, this is not a AAA title from a marketing standpoint, but I mean, it played out and was felt like it was developed at least to AAA standards. Yeah, that's a short credit roll. So that seems like a much smaller team behind this. So I give them credit for pulling off what they did. I think this was, other than a couple bugs. I mean, I can't, and the story writing's goofy just because that's their worldview, but, or at least a lot of the world's worldview. Oh, cool. What we got here? Barry Kobe. Oh, we got trees. Oh, we're still underground, though. Oh, this is plate. So he is dead. Maybe.
Sir, we found her.
Oh.
Thank you. You may rest, Pogo. Zoe, I see your body has already recovered. The machines worked well. I'm glad. I fixed everything needed. Every protocol, every resource, and every human will be awakened as soon as possible.
His mouth's not moving.
Everyone
must
will
not
be
be
grateful
lying.
for the second chance you granted them. As such, the honor of activating Rinashita is yours.
We all played our part.
This is your victory, Zoe.
Not just mine.
We know. I have a present for you, Zoe.
Oh, see? Called it. Kobe 2.0.
Kobe!
You
See,
owe
it was at
your
least a
life.
little bit more traumatic that way.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I'm only human.
Okay, so at least they give you a sense on that, yeah, so Dr. Archer is apparently relevant with getting the process rolling, so that was a little bit more conclusive than the, okay, we're going to end this with a, well, I'd say group hug, but it was only like 2 people, so not quite a group hug. So now we got the ability to freely explore the facility. I guess, what does this do for us? That's interesting. So it'd have to... Now, there was one question mark item here on here, so let's see if that indicates anything. So Savvy Hub's got nothing different. So I still can't make sense of why they put this in here. It had one glitch pile. There were some ledges that I couldn't get to. And the only way up that thing was from... using the glider. I don't know if there's enough enemies. I was going to say, is this a shortcut so you can go down there and get more enemies? I don't know. See, there's going to be a trick to try to figure out these last couple of challenges. Where was the last glitch pile here? Thought we got all... Oh, you know what? Was it further back in that gauntlet area? Yeah. Okay, so we've only got one left in that area. Maybe we'll just do a closing run. Maybe I'll see if I can kind of figure out some of that. See, this is still locked, though. given where it is based on location. Well, here's what's weird. So, the descent, secondary. See, the descent was all the way here, but this is not chronological order here. So, my initial guess would be that this is chronologically after charged outpost, like you would need a way to find it from here. So I may have to look up online to figure out what this is about. So there's no other hidden ones. Now, the other thing I wonder, the whole piano playing thing, would by chance would I found that if I got all of the data journals? I mean, because obviously I'm still missing a couple. Because I can't imagine that being in the game and being something so complex without. They didn't exactly put piano playing in the tutorial. So I'm gonna just get this last glitch pile. I will take maybe 1 or 2 attempts at trying to get the maybe one of the stealth options here. But first up, let's take a look at the battle suits. Now we can play as Savi. Oh, that's not as sparkly orange. I thought she'd have a little bit more orange translucence there. So there's still going to be more stuff to unlock. So why on earth is Archer Industries still hidden? Don't even know what the challenge is. Maybe it's all the abilities. Glowing. Oh man, it's going to cost 1,000 each? Well, that's just ludicrous. I guess I gotta come back for that. And I can't afford Kobe's now. So, yeah, you're going to have to do some more follow-up playthrough in order to even get some of this. Oh, I didn't fast travel yet. Assembly node. Nope, we want power. Nope, that one. There we go. So there might be enough enemies here to get 20 without activating, but my strategy is not yet effective. Okay, I should also save while I'm here. So it's going to be perpetually go back to Pogo to do all that mess again, which I'm not interested in doing. I don't know why you'd really want to. Let's go to the oldest one here. Boom! Run off the ledge like an idiot. Never see me here in the red painted desert. Apparently it applies butter to the gloves. So I think the glitch was somewhere over on this side. So I'm going to work at trying to stealth this out here. Preferably while he's not looking. So there's one. Now you gotta watch for that guy. So I hope that would be 2. That's a little better than doing that the other way. So I've got the energy, and the energy should make some of this a little easier. That's 2 enemies. If this guy can get the brute, be in better shape, but I don't know. There we go. There's 3, hopefully. 4. 5, the hacked one counts. Oh, you didn't finish him. Get the other guy over here. Okay, then he got. Oh, we maybe got him right before he died. So 3, Brute was 4, Shield guy's 5, other guy's 6. Now while I'm here, let me check for the glitch
I'm
pile
counting
though.
on you.
Yes. Oh, the glitch pile's this way. Okay, good thing I didn't go too much further. So is it on top of that? Oh, there is, yeah, there's ledge things up there. Alright, so I gotta go down to here first. And then jump up here. See, I don't think I ever had reason to go this way. Oh, that's not it either. Where is it? Oh. Didn't have reason to go that way either, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. What? To find our purpose. Is that for completing a certain number of... Well, it'd be 100%ing this region. Okay, so we got one turret in the background. I'd have to get all of the enemies out here and still make my way inside to get those enemies. Oh, him. I gotta watch out for him. Okay, yeah, he's usually a problem anyway, so let's go try and work on it. So we got everything up on this platform. The turret concerns me though. Can the turret see this guy over here? Sure, get these guys on the map here. Oh, there's the power thing. Okay. See, we can go get him while we're in the glitch pile over there once he turns around. Or not the glitch pile, the glitch field. Alright, takes care of him. I've always kind of been relying a little too much on Kobe here, so I got to get everything on supporting elements first. Now, can I go down this way? I don't think that's the way down here.
Be quiet now, Kobe.
This way. There's the guy underneath still. Yeah, that guy. Can I get there from this side? I don't think so. Okay, let's now get other stuff on the ground. So that shouldn't be able to see me from here.
Going dark.
Now we got guys down there. There's the brute. Which way is he facing when he stops? The brute is the problem. Alright, Kobe could, like, launch, but I don't know if it's going to consider it to be combat mode once they get activated. Okay. So, no, that guy up there is still a problem in order to get the turret. If we want to go for the turret, he still gets in the way. Alright, Kobe, let's see if you can mark some paths here, because then we can go down and around. So this guy's by himself for quite a bit, but he's looking this way. So we can have to go when he's not looking, as long as that guy can't see. Nope, now he's looking the other way, I think. I can't tell which way he's looking. See, now, see, at least this way, it looks like he's looking toward the explosive thing. Jump down here. This guy without being spotted. Do so before. Okay, we're getting there now. I got a problem because there's a ton of other guys floating around. Oof. Him, yeah. I was cutting a little close. The brute and the turret, where actually the brute and the guy that's overwatching the turret.
Be quiet now, Kobe.
You know what? The alternative for the brute is to hack the thing. So if I can leave the brute until I can hack it or get the turret.
Lend me your eyes, Kobe.
I don't know if those barrels will destroy the turret or not. And I can't get to the turret from this side. Turret, we'll see if I start going up that way. Who saw me? Turret? Yeah, turret probably saw me. I've got enough to hack the brute. But there's also that guy up there. And that guy. Alright, let me see how this explosive guy is maneuvering. Other guy. Alright, he's down. Top guy.
I'm counting on you.
Ah, I'm looking the wrong way. Cutting it real close here.
One less for Hogo.
Ah! Nope, they saw me. It's over. You just got smashed by a brute. He can't get to him. Turret can't see him. So there's got to be something else I'm going to have to do. Here, do that. Oh. I was concerned of doing the barrels. It's the only thing. So I guess before I go, let me see, is there a way to shoot a barrel at... Ooh, you know what? I need a barrel to launch at that guy. Kobe, can you get a one-shot kill on this guy? Let's find out. Otherwise, I can get the turret. Nope. Good job, 2.0. So I did also confirm that the intro thing here, I was watching the thumbnails on some other streams, and sure enough, the Steel Seed was not quite as developed as it is now with all the little virtual wafting buds and flowers. So, okay. Will we continue, go through some more next week? To be determined. I guess thinking out loud here as far as what options are, there was something else I was thinking as a follow-up. I could, we got Sandbox going, we've got Strategy going. This was our stealth thing here. Well, Shadow Tactics gives us a little bit of stealth still, but... And then we got some retro going. So I don't know what I would do to follow this up with. I'm going to have to think about it. We've obviously... Oh, you know what? We have not done... Deliver at All Costs yet. That's the newest thing I picked up and didn't even start it. And then I still, the older title, which I picked up time of PlayStation 5, was Infinite Memory. I think you know, to keep the sci-fi vibe going, maybe that. So I guess I'll have to figure out if I want to do any more completion on this. I would really like to know what that question mark level is and try to figure out what's going on with the piano before feeling satisfied from knowing what's going on. Because the rest of it is just like picking up other items, which shouldn't be too complicated. I think we found most of the hidden stuff. I mean, really, that's going to leave like the encryption thing. So I guess now that we've completed the story in full, it'd be a little tough if I were going on a 0.5 scale out of 10. I don't know if I would ever give any video game a 10 out of 10. 10 means perfection, no bugs, resonates with everything. And even my favorite franchises like, you know, StarCraft, DOA, Ninja Gaiden. I mean, there's always something that just off by a pinch to be like, okay, well, that could be a little bit better. And taking into preference into account, you know, that's what it would take to do a 10. Now, I would say 9 out of 5 would be the highest score I could give everything. Like, it would resonate and everything's good, no bugs. I mean, there's probably even bugs. It's just a matter of whether or not they impact performance, you know, playtime or not. So I would probably easily give this an 8.5 out of 10. Call this also says Paper Mario 10 out of 10. No, I disagree. Not that I've ever played Paper Mario. Anything that's past in Super Nintendo Mario is 0 out of 10. I'm just Yeah, because Super Mario was the last good Mario. Like, I always go back to Mario should not... It went downhill once Mario started talking. Prior to that, everything was good. So I lean toward 8.5 out of 10, but in a way that almost still feels a little average and undeserving because, again, to take into account this was not a AAA developer... And for what they pulled off, not being a AAA developer, I'd really want to go with 8.8 at least. Maybe I should go 9. I mean, because the things that were most frustrating about this, there was a little bit of platform glitchiness. I didn't like the unavoidable gauntlet sections, at least without having to redo them over again. Same thing with Savi's thing at the end. So I think, if anything, that would take it down from a 9.5 down to 9. Because it wouldn't be top level. So yeah, maybe to be fair, I would probably give this a 9 out of 10. Because for me, this did resonate. I mean, with all of the stealth elements, the action elements, the cybernetic, the tech. And I would probably ding it on its story for worldview, but that's not really necessarily from a gameplay standpoint, because, I mean, with the entire industry being a bunch of knuckleheads and not knowing that evolution is a farce, so that's kind of beside the point. So yeah, I'd maybe give this between an 8.8 and 9. Maybe, again, if I were going on a 0.5 scale, I'd probably give it a 9. The other thing is, I mean, the action elements themselves, very, fluid, much like Ninja Gaiden, bosses, patterns. So, and then on top of that, the other good things to add the ability to find the collectibles. It's not like you have to necessarily go use the internet. I mean, the piano thing notwithstanding, because maybe you got to find something else first. But yeah, first impressions, very good. I mean, and I don't know if you saw the counter before we fired it up, but you got 26 hours on the game prior to tonight, so that's about 28 hours worth of gameplay. I mean, a Call of Duty game doesn't even give you more than like 4 to 6 hours worth of campaign time, unless they've increased it from years when I used to overhear how long their playthroughs were, because again, they rely so much on multiplayer. But for a single-player game to get 25 to 30 hours is respectable and decent, and you got to have that amount, because if you have no multiplayer, because what else are people doing here? So I think this game is not getting enough, like from the follow to use the. I'm just kind of rambling here. To use the follower count on Twitch, I don't think that does this game justice. So, yeah, I would recommend this game. I'll leave it at that, and we'll figure out between now and next week if we're going to resume and do the collectibles or push that back for a little bit. Normally we'll have Mayhem Monday on Mondays with Just Cause 3, but there might be an asterisk for this week. Got some other local shenanigans going on tomorrow night. So if that's taken care of by the time we would normally stream, we'll still do some Just Cause 3. If not, that'll be postponed till the following week for sake of keeping the normal schedule. But that's it for now. Thanks to Call to Stealth for jumping in for the finale here, at least from a story standpoint, and hope everybody else has enjoyed the playthrough thus far. I have, barring the frustration areas. So that's it for Steel Seed for the time being. In the meantime, hit those follows and subscribes if you're not already, and then we can keep tabs of what's going on. And have a good one. We'll see you soon.